Hi everyone, it's Stephanie here with a video for my favorite things. For the November release, design team member Donna created a great tag and gift ensemble featuring the new Hot Cocoa Cups Dynamics, and I'm going to be recreating the tags that she did in this video here, just to show you how quick and easy it is to create some really fun holiday tags. So to start off, I'm just sharing some of the products I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the new Hug in a Mug stamp set, and I'm also going to be using the Tag Builder Blueprints 4 Dynamics and the Let It Snowflake Dynamics. And we're just going to be using these to create the tags and to add a little bit of accents onto these to make them winter themed. So I just went ahead and grabbed some cardstock. I'm not using the exact same colors that she used. She used the new chili powder and the new darker green color. And I decided to make mine a little bit more brighter just to show you a variation. So I'm using a more bright green and a brighter red in my design. So I'm just pulling all of the dies that I'm going to be using to do the die cutting. I find this is the quick and easiest way to do this, especially if you're mass producing tags. If you pull out all the dies you're going to need and just kind of get all the cardstock ready, get your dies ready, and just keep die cutting, and then you have all of these great dies that you can see here, and everything is kind of ready to go. And now I can just put the die cutting machine away and just do some assembling. So I'm just setting all the pieces together that go. I have some cups die cut as well as the accent pieces that I'm going to be using with them. And I'm just kind of putting everything together into groups so that I know what goes with what so that I can start adhering everything together. So the first thing I'm going to do is my embossing. So I'm just taking my powder tool, and this is going to prevent any kind of static when I'm using the embossing powder, and it just helps kind of keep the embossing powder where you want it. So I'm just adding the stamp to my block here and stamping it on the tag with Versamark ink. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some white embossing powder. And you can see here some of the embossing powder still stuck regardless of the fact that I had used the powder. So I just used a paintbrush and kind of just took that off with the paintbrush. It's a quick and easy way to remove any embossing powder that you don't want. So I just went through and added the stamping and the embossing powder to all of the tags. And now I'm going to go ahead and take my heat tool and heat all of these up and completely emboss them so that they're a nice bright white color. And then once I have all them ready to go, I can go ahead and assemble the mug pieces. So the first one I'm doing here, I'm just adding the hot cocoa piece to the center area of the top of the mug. I love that that's included so that you can kind of put whatever you want inside the mug. And then I'm also adding the whipped cream to the top. I'm using liquid glue to adhere everything. It just helps kind of move everything around if you don't want it exactly where you stick it when you first adhere it. It just gives you a little bit of wiggle room to be able to move stuff around and get it exactly where you want. And then now I'm just going to add the heart to the mug in the center, and this is a stitched heart. And then I'm going to go ahead and continue to assemble the rest of the mug. So for the second one, I did a red mug with the same hot cocoa inside, and I added 3 of the little marshmallows that come with the dynamics to the hot cocoa in the top of the mug. And then I also added a white snowflake from the Let It Snowflake Dynamics to the center area of the mug. And this just gives it a more winter feel and just kind of goes with the theme of the hot cocoa. And then for the third mug, I'm just going to be using another red one. This is the other mug that comes in the dynamic set, so it cuts in the other direction, so you can have your mug facing either way. And it's going to be the same as the first two, just the snowflake, and then this one has whipped cream. And then to kind of give it definition and make it look like it's kind of toasted whipped cream and toasted marshmallows, I'm just using a very faint tan Copic marker and adding some detail to the score lines that's inside of the whipped cream image as well as the marshmallow image. Just helps to really give it dimension and make it look more realistic. And then to finish this tag off here, the larger one, I'm just going to add the mug on top with some foam adhesive. And as you can see there, I left it in there. I lost one of my little marshmallows in my hot chocolate, so I had to die cut a second one, or a third one, because I could not figure out where it was, and I just added that to complete the tag. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tag ensemble. You can add these to any type of gifts, as you can see here that Donna did. And we hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in next month's class. Thanks for watching.